Hello everyone, Mark here, Marx Max Muscle, and we are looking at William Bonac and Dennis Wolf. This is them at the 2015 Prague Pro Championships, and as you can see here, Dennis Wolf placed 4th and William Bonac landed in 5th. Now, if you ask me, I definitely would say that William Bonac was ripped off here. This is not the best version of Dennis Wolf. And I definitely think that the politics were coming into play here. I mean, Dennis Wolf was a perennial contender for the Olympia. And in 2015, William Bonac was really kind of a new name on the Olympia stage. I mean, he was around for years, but he really started to get into his own. So I think the judges placed Dennis Wolf ahead of him unjustly. This front double bicep pose really proves that, in my opinion, the quality. There's a certain quality of Bonac and size. Dennis Wolf, he is much taller. That's about the only thing that he has here. He's missing his calves, and even those trademark quads, really, they're not as big, I don't think, as William Bonac's. Bonac is just a huge, big man, and look at the arms. It appears Dennis Wolf is far past his best days. But anyway, guys, let's go on to the poses, because, of course, you can't judge a bodybuilding competition on one pose. And even in the front lat spread, even in this Dennis Wolf pose, it appears that he may be outnumbered, outgunned. Look at the legs and the X frame, perfect there for William Bonac. Of course, Dennis Wolf is so big, and those lats are very filled out. One of his best poses for sure. But like I said, I have to bring this up again, the quality of the physique. It looks like Dennis Wolf, long past his best days. Anyway, let's go to the side. And I never really appreciated this one, I guess you could say, of William Bonac. He's tilting too much, but hey, that's how he wins shows, I guess. The judges like the size that he displays. He occupies a lot of space. Dennis Wolf, those huge hanging hamstrings, just incredible. One of the best as far as that's concerned. But again, guys, I have to bring this up. Muscle separation, quality of the physique. William Bonac, even in this shot, I think he appears to be a little bit better than Dennis Wolf. But anyway, guys, that is just me. I could be, blinded by this. The side tricep, it's kind of the same thing. It's like a newer car. A newer car compared to an old rustier car. I mean, Dennis Wolf, his abs were a little bit messed up. And William Bonac, not the best in the midsection either. But I don't detect much in the way of striations in the obliques for Dennis Wolf. His tricep actually seems to be a lot more prominent than it usually is. Not a bad pose, or not a bad pose for this version, I should say. I mean, for one of his last versions before he retired, and then he made his comeback, of course. But this was before then. Anyway, guys, if this was going to be any pose in this that Dennis Wolf was going to get, it would be the side tricep. Turn around, and I will agree. Upper body, the width, the traps. Dennis Wolf has this one, rock hard conditioning, but William Bonac has those lower lat insertions. That's a genetic dream, something Dennis Wolf never really had. But when you look at the lower bodies, guys, now, keep in mind Dennis Wolf is a much bigger man, much taller. He should be a lot bigger, thicker than William Bonac. But one could even argue Bonac's getting this shot because of the legs, because of the glutes. And look at the calves, if you will. My. Anyway, guys, this is the rear double bicep pose. And if you were not giving Bonac the rear lat spread because of the upper body, I understand that. But it wasn't a blowout. Bonac still had the lower body. But this here, rear double bicep pose, is all Bonac. Like I said, the only thing that Dennis Wolf has is about 5 inches in height, and he is quite a bit taller, so he should be a lot bigger. He has no lower lat insertions. They're gone. Glutes, better for William Bonac. I mean, he's just blowing Dennis Wolf out of the water here, guys, and in my opinion, I don't think Dennis Wolf could even catch up in the last 2 poses, but we'll look at them anyway, because this is one of the worst poses for William Bonac. But quality is there. Look at the quads. William Bonac. Bigger, thicker set of legs than this version of Dennis Wolf anyway. But Dennis Wolf, he is hitting this to spec. Bonac's covering his abs up in an ab and thigh. I never quite understood that, why the judges really, they should talk to him and, say, you can't do that. You can't do that, Bonac. This is the ab and thigh. We're looking at the abs. Dennis Wolf, as unsightly as his abs are, he is still getting the ab and thigh pose against William Bonac. Now, the most muscular reflects this entire matchup. And if you're going to argue with me on this one, saying that Dennis Wolf was clearly in better condition, well, no, he wasn't. His back looked a little harder in the rear lat spread, more muscle separation in the traps, but you looked at the glutes, definitely Bonac, better condition from the front, muscle separation. Look at the abs, the midsection of Dennis Wolf, wishy-washy. He's past his prime, guys. I'm not dogging on Dennis Wolf. I got nothing against him. But hey, he had his prime. He was one of the best in the world. 2007, 2013, more prominent versions. But hey, you got to call it quits at some point, and the judges should have realized this, that William Bonac was much better, should have placed higher than Dennis Wolf here, 2015. In my opinion, for sure. So he was ripped off, I do believe, robbed. I mean, you're missing out on money, placings, notoriety. Anyway, guys, I guess he got it back. William Bonac, a perennial contender now. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Comparison, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram. Have a great day.